Hello, people of YouTube. This is a new podcast. I'm dubbing this altogether the EROCK and Tony Show. I'm Anthony Flores, for those of you who know me from YouTube, but I'm going to go by Tony on this podcast. Why not? Change it up a bit. And I have here my brother, Eric, aka EROCK.
How's it going?
There we go. We are just starting this podcast simply because not only are we just wanting to do something different, my brother's relatively new to YouTube. He enjoys it, but he's never really done anything on it. And he gave me this idea for why not just start up a podcast of just talking about life or talking about whatever comes up just in general. Just, here hanging out, talking. It's a fun thing to do, and just basically we're going to Seinfeld this bitch.
Not really. There's going to be a topic.
Well, there's going to be stuff. There will be stuff, but
yeah.
But it's
stuff and things and maybe some more.
So basically nothing, but also a little something. That's.
But maybe nothing. Maybe the next couple of minutes will just be nothing but silence.
Awkward silence. Yeah, and part of the reason I really wanted to do this was because, again, my brother pointed out, just movies and stuff. He's. This could be blasphemy to some of you. Maybe some of you don't even care. But he watches movies and that's it. He thinks what I do is kind of, it's repetitive and stuff. And I can see that. I feel that sometimes. That's why I take a break from time to time. I don't have a set schedule. And in regards to this podcast, this also will not have a set schedule. It'll just be for whenever we have enough things to talk about. We will definitely post up a new one when we can. It's not going to be a weekly thing, maybe a monthly thing at most. But when there's a new one up, you will see it here on my channel. So, yeah, this is the fun part. We just kind of have to wing these things.
Yeah, that was the whole point. So yeah, started school this week. Fucking.
Might want to talk louder. Actually, I don't know if the mic.
Oh, is it not picking me up?
I don't know. I'm just telling you to probably speak a bit louder.
Oh,
have to have a clear. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, pretty much started school this week, the 25th of August, and sadly, I'm only taking 2 classes, which is very hard to believe compared to everybody else. But the one thing I take from it is I'm in no rush to finish. It's I can't wait until I get my first bill. Not bill, but I guess, what would you call it? I guess
it's just a fucking statement, like what a bank sends you from time to time, and they say time to pay this or time to pay that.
Well, no,
your fees
your loans and then all that shit.
Oh yeah, I mean I dealt with that already. You're barely in second year, right?
Yeah. Well, so, I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, basically.
Technically, I'm not even in college right now. I go to a college to do
Oh, so basically you're like the middle-aged parents that are taking night school. That's basically what you're doing right now.
Pretty much,
except you actually get to go during the day.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, fuck night school.
And not that there's a problem with that.
It's all the rage comments on it. I take night school. I'm perfectly fine with it. Fuck you.
Or watch. There's no comments at all, and nobody watches this or listens to this stupid thing.
Well, that's always the problem. It's like that one comment. He's like, a bunch of people are gonna unsubscribe because they're all night schoolers. It's oh man, you might as well call, say a racist joke or something, because that's pretty much what happened.
Oh, fuck that. No, we don't want to go on that too. I've had some scary jokes that I've done before on here, but...
Oh, have they called you out on it?
No, I've never gone that, I guess, to go further with this, racy. Whoa.
Racy?
No, the closest thing I've done is make fun of myself because I'm Mexican, and the closest thing I did once was, I don't remember what movie it was. It was just a movie that had a lot of religious themes to it, that I found that it had a lot of religious themes, and I put that out there that I'm Mexican, and I know that being overkill Catholic really just, it's very awkward when it comes to religious stuff for many people, and coming from that background, both of us, we know the guilt and the temptation that comes with Catholic stuff that happens, and I'm pretty sure for those of you who are if any of you are Catholic out there, you know what we're talking about. That good old Catholic guilt that makes you feel like crap sometimes.
I thought that was just like something you felt after you ate like some bad food from McDonald's or something. That's how it feels.
No, that's what vegetarians feel like.
Oh, okay.
When they break their one cardinal rule not to eat meat. We don't mean to offend vegetarians either.
But yeah. So.
But school, I mean, whether, I was very fortunate to have graduated and I have plenty of debt, but nowhere near as much debt as some of my friends do, and just people have hundreds, like literally $100,000 worth of debt due to some people like that don't have anything. They just have basically no possibilities for financial aid because their parents make so much money, and that's, I think, the biggest dick move. A lot of the government stuff happens, for people. Just because your parents are not wealthy, but they're well off and they make a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you don't need the extra money. And I always found that with a lot of my friends, excuse me, with a lot of my friends, like, they always suffer with that, like, that stupid, not clause, I guess, or rule, I don't know what it is. But it just sucks because, I mean, I have a very good amount of debt, but a handful of my friends, they're very grateful to have jobs, so they are paying it off better than I am. But yeah, it sucks for people who are in that situation. I don't know if anybody out there that's listening to this has had the same situation or is going through school.
They do. I think they do. You're not the only one.
I know that, but I'm just saying. I don't.
The 50s.
For all I know, nobody's going to school that watches my stuff here, so or that's listening to this. So I'm just saying.
It's not the 50s where like school cost a nickel.
Back then, if you went to college in the 50s, you had to have been like the owner of a farm or something like that.
No, not even. You worked on that farm.
Okay, maybe one of the oil tycoons. That's probably about it. That's the only way you were able to get into college.
You just plopped down a nickel and it's like, where's my degree? It's like, is that enough?
Like, yeah, and like you were saying earlier, going at your own pace is the best way.
I don't know. I've talked to some of my friends. They're like, the thing is, like, they like try to use negative reinforcement. It's like, Eric, you could sign up for so many classes. It's like, well, I thought about it, and I always take your fucking criticism or whatever as much as possible, as long as you're not like just saying like you're a piece of shit. Like, just not really criticism, just name calling in general. And then, like, he was telling me, it's like, Eric, just take whatever, because even though that class you're probably never going to use, it's still worth it, because then you get more money in the long run, and you probably just pass that class and don't even need to get the books. Like, there was a class, like, for film, and I was like,
I wouldn't mind taking that, but sadly I couldn't take that when I was in school. I didn't have the opportunity.
But, like, right now, since I
took photography.
Oh my god.
Now that was a waste of time, because that's just so fucking... Yeah, photography, sadly, very few artists or photographers in general are even using that. Most of them truly have... Now that's a media...
It's called Photoshop.
Pretty much. Yeah, because it's just so much faster and simpler. That's why a lot of film editors and photographers are their careers are changing even more drastically than a regular artist like myself, because at least with art in general... think about it this way. I know, but think about it this way. How many art galleries are still out there with painters on canvas and stuff versus a photographer's studio? Think about that. There's like hardly any of those around anymore. Let alone like the old school, like in that 70s show, like the old school photo booths. None of that's around anymore. That's completely dead. I mean, and it's unfortunate because regular photos, like I remember doing that in the black room or the dark room, whatever it's called. Okay, we'll call it the Mexican room. How about that? No, that sounds even worse.
Usually they're red. They have that red bulb.
Yeah, I know, but they call it the dark room. That's not my fucking problem. I don't know. The black room, dark room. I don't know.
Who's naming these rooms?
I don't know. Probably the forefathers named it. I don't know.
We need to fire that guy. He has been.
All I know is that was the most, in terms of artistic stuff, that was the most tedious thing I ever did. And granted, some of my photos came out fairly decent and they were nice, but unless you're a true photographer, you're really not going to give a shit about any of that anymore. a lot of people, like you were saying, photography truly has. It's almost like CDs versus like DVDs. Like, you know, there's truly more DVD stuff going on still compared to CDs. At least I think so. This is kind of the similar situation. Regular drawing people like myself with pencils and paper, but there's way more of those. Granted, that's also in a way dying out, but there's way more of those people than there are photographers that do film, and they have to cut things together, like if they're a film editor or if you're just a photographer.
No, like the magazines still do that shit.
Well, yeah, but that's just the magazines. This used to be everywhere. Like I said, you know, think about it. How many photo booths do you know are around still?
Like, what do you mean photo booths?
Like, remember, like in that '70s show, like with Tommy Chong's character and stuff. Oh my God, we watched that show so much.
Oh yeah.
Like little drive-through photo huts.
Oh yeah.
That shit's completely gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's that's, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, and again, if you're a photographer, if you're like the one lone photographer, I'm not saying anything because, man, I knew some photographers that shot beautiful stuff, and to have the patience to do that, really getting a photo down and reshooting it, retouching it up in a dark room, that must have sucked. I remember seeing some students go there for hours.
You're just doing it on a computer at home or something. I don't know.
No, you wouldn't. They wouldn't do it on a computer. They would just be there in that dark room, reprinting out photos and putting them in that water in that solution. That's what they would be doing.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so
college, doesn't it suck?
Not really. Like,
in some ways it does.
The professor I had, it's actually pretty funny that well, it's not funny, but I think it's kind of amusing to me that he's a small Indian guy. Like he has to be like 5 foot. I don't know. Like I'm 5'4".
You're not 5'4".
Yes.
You're 5'6" according to your fucking ID.
Well,
and I'm 5'5", and I'm so ashamed of that.
I botched that, by the way. I legitimately like looked at it. I am 5'4".
How is that? What?
I am 5'4".
No way, because I'm 5'5" and you're taller than me. So does that make me 5'3"? Are you kidding me? That can't be right.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Every time, like, I see... Actually, the other day I was at a gas station, and you know how they have those measuring things at the door that measure your height?
There's a measuring thing on the door of a gas station?
Yeah, because anytime, like...
Oh, for criminals and shit?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just to say, hey, he was up to this point, so it's like, oh, he was such and such. Instead of trying to guesstimate...
You sure that thing was attached right?
It's like 6 inches off the ground. It's like you had one job, and I hope to God that guy ain't working there still. But no,
I mean, because when it comes to the government, they have the
5'4". I've always been 5'4".
I don't think so. Because 5'4", we would be really short. I mean, we're fairly short already, but
okay. So I guess this Indian guy was 5'4", I guess. And I am like 5'6", apparently. So it was just funny to see this little Indian guy just going at it out like this was intermediate algebra, because I'm fucking pathetic and had to take high school courses and college courses. So, but he's a pretty good instructor. He some people say that, like, he's had people say, oh, I failed your class because of your accent. I'm like, I've seen
that's a dick move.
Well, no.
I get it.
He legitimately said in the beginning of the course, okay, if you have an issue with my accent, too fucking bad. I cannot change it. I'm not, what's his face? I can't pronounce his first name. Gottfried?
What?
Godfrey. Guilford Godfrey.
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert.
Why would he compare himself to Gilbert Gottfried?
No, I did. I said, like, he's no Gilbert Gottfried, like, where you can't, sometimes...
Where he's basically screeching at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, you can't understand him. I was like, is he dying?
I don't know,
having a stroke?
I can't see through my eyes because I'm just screeching so much.
Somebody called the hospital.
I think I'm having a seizure right now.
Yeah, no, he wasn't that bad, but he did have an accent, and he's like,
I get some people do have thick accents, but that sounds pretty bad for him to.
I've taken cabs before, and like the accents in those cabs are unbelievable.
So basically, yeah, I remember when we had to take a few cabs. So he pretty much said
it's like, well, if you can't understand my accent,
get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was like,
and that's unfortunate.
What happens if we would say, if you can't understand my accent, I also have these other accents. If you would be interested, and like just give you options, like.
So he would go from this, and then he was just like, "You don't like that one? Okay, let me try this one."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what kind of fucking...
Or would you like this one? Seriously.
Oh God, I would lose my shit. And I would
or
say,
would you rather have this one? I don't know where I'm at, but I'm trying it different exits.
But yeah, he's a pretty good professor. I don't know.
That's all that matters when the teacher and the professors give a shit.
Well, do you call him a teacher or a professor?
And wow, we have an ice cream man in the background. Sorry.
No, that's our background music. It happens like every 20 seconds.
No, that's my ringtone.
Yeah, no, it attracts children for some reason.
Oh God, don't go there.
It says...
I'm too young to be a pedophile.
It's... What would you... There should be a show called 12-Year-Old Pedophile.
That would just be fucking awkward. So if a little kid thinks he's older than he is, and then he just goes around...
Is he a pedophile if he's actually the age that he wants his victims to be?
Well, that would just be fucking creepy.
No, but if you think about it...
No, it was just like this little kid roaming around just thinking, oh...
It's like, you want some candy?
It's like, actually, yeah.
I want some candy. It's like, oh my God. It's like, you can't kind of fall for it.
He's just going off with his pal. Or is he?
It's like, man, that would be the best cover-up ever.
But, so does that mean, like... No, wait, never mind. That was a stupid joke that I was thinking about. Never mind.
Yeah,
okay. Probably. Yeah.
But,
okay, we go on.
Yeah, we'll stop talking about pedophiles. It's no joke. It's...
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
Actually, I can't take rape jokes. I listen to Kevin Smith, like he has his own thing.
He does rape jokes, really?
No. Like he had a whole thing about it. Like he doesn't do rape jokes. Like he thinks it's really in bad taste to like somebody that talks like a comedian.
Yeah,
but sounded stupid. Somebody
dare I say I play the the devil's advocate, but in a way, isn't comedy like technically open for all, like free for all? It's like under that free.
But there's
speech.
Nothing funny about it. There's nothing.
I don't know.
Funny.
Some people have tried. I don't know.
Exactly.
I can't say. I'm just saying. I mean, it's
rape.
It's not a funny thing.
It's
I know.
Not.
But I'm just saying, like,
it shouldn't be.
No. It never should have been, and never. You know, I know some people try, and some people can.
I won't be the first one to fucking like let's kill him because he said a rape joke. But legitimately, half the jokes about rape,
like if you wanted to,
are just like in bad taste. Like they're just terrible. Like you literally.
Well, some people even some of those underground comedians, they try too hard. And then they just try so hard to just offend instead of make people laugh.
Exactly. I'm like,
there's a very fine line with comedy. And granted, I'm no comedian. I attempt jokes and I know they fail, but that's the point that I like to have is just I do epic failures when it comes to joking around here on YouTube and on the Vine stuff I've been doing lately. And yeah, I definitely stay away from jokes like that because number one, I don't know what the hell to do with that. That's just...
I don't care.
It's not worth it.
I don't look through their perspective like, oh, these people that actually have been through that situation.
Like, you know, oh yeah.
I don't care about that. It's just the fact that the people that do them are just fucking pieces of shit in general.
Pretty much.
Like, they don't have... Like, I've seen other comedians, and they don't have to talk about rape. Half of them don't even have to talk about dick, cock,
right,
vagina.
if you can pull up, like Gabriel Iglesias, if you can pull off something like him where he can go there with the sex jokes or something, but he's still raunchy enough, but still good enough to see, like if you have like 10-year-old, 13-year-old kids to watch him, it's still fairly suitable. It's no worse than a PG-13 movie. But then you have people, oh my god, who's the fucking comic? Damn it, I don't remember his name. I forgot.
What was his famous, like, joke?
Oh, the fucking Carlos Mencia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I used to enjoy. I hate to say it. I
You
used
know
to enjoy
he
that
stole
show.
jokes.
Yeah, no. Until I
and
found
Joe
out.
Rogan, like called him, like literally went to one of his stand-up club thing or stand-up shows, and like brought him, himself, and like 2 other comedians that called him out for stealing jokes.
Burn.
And like, he was trying to tell him like, "Oh, you're just a bitch. You're just trying, like, you're in love with me. That's why you can't stop talking about me."
Good God, someone's got a narcissistic problem.
Yeah, and like Bobby Lee, like defended Carlos Mencia for it. I'm like,
Good lord.
that guy's a tool.
No wonder his career went nowhere after
He's a
Mad
tool.
TV.
I'm sorry. I know I'm no fucking comedian.
Oh yeah. My original point in terms of free speech. You know what I do hate though? Again, rape jokes, pedophile jokes. I guess in some way. Well, some of them are funny, but anyways.
No,
rape
pedophile
stuff,
jokes are...
Rape stuff and abortion. That is definitely, those 2 things right there are something you really shouldn't joke about.
Yeah, those are probably... I think the rape is the worst. Abortion's like second.
And maybe some people, like for me, lately I've kind of been offended a little bit.
Retarded jokes.
Yeah, well, that's all Carlos Mencia did. I mean, that's technically offensive.
Retarded jokes
to some people.
Are not...
Some people hate that.
Because the thing is, people that are mentally challenged, or because I can't say retarded, well, I just said it, but...
You're not offending someone, you're fine.
Yeah.
Mental retardation, that's what the clinical term, isn't it? Mental retardation, isn't that the clinical term?
No, it's mentally retarded. Or mentally... Yeah.
I thought that was like the basic term. Anyways, what's your point?
Mentally...
What's your point about it, though?
The fact is that people that talk about that, it's not in a bad way. It's really not. They don't make fun of them. They just have stories about their situation, like stories that they saw some mentally handicapped person or retarded person, and they did something funny, like they weren't making fun of them. They were making...
Yeah, they were just talking of a story that happened to involve a mentally retarded person.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like... I've never heard a comic about, oh, I fucked a mentally retarded person or some bullshit like that.
Although not to say that doesn't happen, I'm pretty sure they, everyone has sex, so can't say anything about
Actually,
that.
I found out that's actually illegal. Actually, it's like...
Really? I've never dealt with that, so I'm... Yeah,
no, I found this out on
the
website called Reddit, because I bet a lot of people know
this
about
Reddit, you say.
Or read it. Somebody put read it. I'm like, okay.
I read it, damn it!
No, but I read on the on that forum that why isn't there any like retarded porn? And
that is just disturbing as to why you would want that, wouldn't it?
No, because it was legitimate. Because how it came up.
Who would want that?
No, it was just not so much who wanted it, but
I guess I can see that.
The sister of a mentally challenged person was married to another mentally challenged person, not obviously, but just happened to be. I don't say there might be some couples that are one's mentally challenged, the other one's not. So they were asking one day, it's like, why isn't there? And they looked it up, and it's pretty much on par to child pornography. Like, it's...
Yeah, because the mentally ill person or mentally challenged person may not know the full range of what's going on. They may be understanding enough to enjoy sex, but they probably don't understand the rules of pornography or something.
Yeah, it's the same rule of child pornography. It's illegal.
And for the fuckers that are out there looking at that, I don't even want to know I did. But what happens if
you're getting some...
No, back to your... Oh my god, this could be a dark joke. I don't know if I should say this.
I don't know, go for it.
The fucking thing about the 12-year-old pedophile, whatever happens if it's a 12-year-old kid looking at that. So, I mean... Dark joke, take it as you will. I'm sorry.
No, it's more of assumption than anything.
I guess. I don't know. Well, anyways, considering 12-year-olds can look it up on their iPhones.
I found that out. I was like, oh, I never knew that. And it's just like...
That makes sense, though, because, they may enjoy sex just as much as the next person, but they don't know what's going on.
Like, when I was reading it, it's like, I want to look this up, and it's like, oh, there's a law. It's pretty much on par with child pornography. It's illegal.
Makes sense.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I never knew that.
Oh yeah, I remember my point. Back to the freedom of speech thing when it comes to comedy. Yeah, like again, like we said earlier,
No, it's
rape
not so much,
and
it's not so much a part. Like, you can say whatever you fucking want.
No, but you know, this is what I hate though. I hate it so much now because everyone's so. You know, the funny thing is, the more uncensored we get, the more censored we get. If that makes any sense. And I hate that. I'm not trying to be political. I'm just saying because I've seen it so much on Twitter and Facebook groups and God knows what else nowadays on social media. I hate it when in the news, a comic or anybody in general just says something, I guess, not stupid, but they do a joke in a routine, or they do something on Twitter, or they do something anywhere in their films, in their television show, and then they apologize. There are some jokes, yes, you should probably absolutely do that. Let's just say someone did a fucking rape joke in a very bad way. Okay, you definitely should apologize your ass off and pray to God your fan base doesn't just disappear, because they're the reason why you're making money. But there was a joke, a handful of them from certain comedians, like some of them did do like what we were talking earlier, some about a mentally ill, like a mentally challenged person. They did a joke on that, and then they apologized. Like, literally within the hour of, like, getting their hatred of... I don't know. I don't even remember the comedian. But it's just like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't understand. Like, especially, they weren't offending anybody either. I remember that, because I saw the clip on YouTube that people were hating on. But they did anyway. That's what I was pissed about. It's just like, I'm not saying... Oh, keep the offense going for mentally challenged or mentally ill people.
It's a story about
that's what it was.
It's a funny story. It's not me personally attacking somebody.
That's what the comedian was doing.
Making fun of somebody.
They weren't making fun of their mentally handicapped issues. They were just talking about them in a funny way in a story that happened to involve them. Because I think it was even like a friend of a friend or something. Like, they were a fan of them, and then they just made they had a mental issue that kind of had like a, not a Tourette's, but like a I guess a bit of a, damn, I don't even know how to really say it. They just had a habit that they did.
Yeah, Tourette's.
And is it just Tourette's or something? Anyways,
yeah, it's a mental...
This particular comedian, I think, just talked about it like for 5 minutes in a bit in his routine, and then some people, there would happen to have been someone in the audience that had a family member that was mentally challenged, and they were pissed. They took to Twitter, they were pissed off, they vented out their anger, whatever it was.
What does it matter to them?
Right. But they apologized for it. The comedian, I remember, apologized, and left and right was praying to God no one would skewer his ass even more. And there was other jokes similar to that. There was happened to be...
Who's this comedian?
I don't remember. It was literally like last year or something.
Like, and I can understand.
And there's just been so many of those. That's why I don't remember. There's been so many fucking jokes.
I would understand if the guy had like...
He wasn't making fun of mentally challenged people.
No, but if he had more to lose than...
Not really. I don't think so. I think he was fine.
He did. I think he might have...
I don't know. All I know is I think that's bullshit when people complain too much. I think it's ridiculous when people go overboard when it's obviously not something that's offensive. Just to that one person, and they spark other people to get pissed off for no reason. And I think that's where I get a little, like, not upset, but it's just like, it makes me think, oh God, again? Really? There's another apology from another celebrity that they didn't even have to apologize to begin with. Like, another one that I remember from earlier this year was Jonah Hill calling that cameraman a fag. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That was bullshit. I'm sorry. If you're an asshole and you happen to just splurt out something like that, he obviously didn't mean it in a negative way towards gay people. I saw the clip a couple times, and I thought, yeah, a lot of people have said that word out of anger, and yes, it is very much offensive if you do it in a very derogatory way to really hurt a gay individual. But he obviously didn't say it to the whole race of gay people. And I think that's when it gets too far. And he was literally apologizing up the ass. And I think that was too much. I thought it was just like, he could say sorry if he wanted, but like, he was literally going talk show after talk show after talk show after talk show. And I'm just like, why? Like, he didn't offend a gay man or anything. If he said it directly to a gay man or woman and said, "You are a fag, sir or ma'am, and you are an asshole of a person for being that way." People like that, that's when you have to either apologize or get the fuck out. Like, just stop. Just stop living or something if you're going to be that hateful of another individual just because of the way they are. But when an actor or somebody just accidentally blurts out something in spite of just somewhat of an angered situation, I mean, he apologized left and right like if he said it to an actual gay person. Like, and that's where I get annoyed with a lot of this media overkill censorship. It's like ridiculous after a while.
That's why I don't watch TV anymore.
I know, that's why I don't watch TV anymore. That's the beauty of the internet. We don't have to.
But I do watch Fox News.
Why would you watch that?
For their comedy reviews. Like,
those fucking morons don't even know what news is. They're like, this is a news network? I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm just saying, bottom line, I think there's just too much apologizing, whether it's comedians, actors. There's an extent to where, yes, you could be offending someone. But then there's a point where, if it's an accidental blurb, how can you say, "Oh my God, I wish I would have never said that"? It happens. It's a mistake, and he obviously hasn't done it again. It was just a simple slip of the tongue, if you will. And he apologized left and right, like if he actually meant to hurt somebody. I mean,
I think he donated to like the LGBT, I think it's called.
Right, and of course they deserve the money, whatever, for their donation, whatever. But come on now. I mean, I think the public is just too fucking stupid when it comes to censorship. And then, of course, people, idiots like Fox News, they blow it out of proportion. And
well, not even. Fox News just
I don't know,
doesn't even talk about that shit. They talk about
no. That's all they do now. They're basically the classier TMZ.
No. They talk about how Obama's. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, I don't even give a shit about politics.
Yeah,
I don't.
Just call it the anti-Obama channel there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anti-whatever bullshit. I listen to some of the shit that comes out of their mouth, and I'm thinking, these people should all be put in an insane asylum. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, another point about Jonah Hill, he said that quite a bit in Superbad. Why didn't anybody give a shit about him back then?
What? As far as...
Just saying fag.
To who?
In the movie! He just blurted... I don't know, just any random point in the movie. Or like in the fucking, The Hangover. Remember in that funny scene where he's just like, paging Dr. Faggot? Nobody gave a shit about Bradley Cooper saying that. And then, I mean, I know that was in a movie. But still...
That's like, where the audience actually takes into consideration it's a movie.
Yeah, but this is also real life. Mistakes happen. You know,
that's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying in general. It's just like shit happens. We blur about stuff that yes, we probably shouldn't have said, but I mean to apologize like if you actually were meaning to hurt someone, that's a little ridiculous. And it's a shame that public people think that they deserve that when clearly the celebrity at hand didn't mean to say it like that.
A lot of people think they deserve something.
I guess I don't know. I think I find it
like
stupid.
I deserve to be president. It's like you're homeless. I'm like. Exactly.
I believe I would have some great political issues.
It's like, and I should be the king of the world.
But all I got is my boat.
It's like, why does it have to be a boat?
Because Leo, Leonardo DiCaprio. You know,
oh yeah.
A King of the World, boat, Titanic.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a thing on the internet that said, Leo did it better with the ice bucket challenge.
Oh God.
Oh no. It was even a better one. Was like the Titanic nominates all passengers for the ice bucket challenge. I was like, this is funny.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
It was. I was.
You know what I saw that Vin Diesel I think started, where it was a plant a tree for Groot challenge. Like he challenged the director first, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's pretty cool.
So. If that were to be an awesome trend, because everybody who's
plant a fucking tree.
Yeah, plant a tree for Groot. I challenge all of you listening.
Actually, I think that might be misinterpreted in like places like California. Half of those plants are going to be pot plants.
Isn't it legal down there?
Well, yeah, Colorado.
Well, it's a tree, so I guess good for them. They can do it.
California. I don't know where else.
Cauliflower.
Amsterdam, any other European, they don't give a shit.
And
Yeah,
I mean, they have strippers dancing on windows. I'm pretty sure
that's
they're
the red
fine.
light district. But
I'm sure that's a great place. I don't care for the pot, but strippers, I'm sure, nice to look at. I wouldn't want to go in there though.
Actually, they are probably the cleanest human beings you'll ever know.
Really?
Yeah. Because they fucking fuck so many people every day.
So they have to clean that shit out, don't they?
Well, no, they have to get, like, legitimately blood tested. Like, even in the porn industry. I saw a
yeah, I saw that.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know, I get that. Yeah, I get all of it.
I saw a documentary about Ron Jeremy that the shit he had to do bi-monthly was get blood work done, check his shit.
So they're the healthiest people you'll ever know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
When you when you decide to do porn, you legitimately have to be clean as a whistle. Like, you can't have any defects as far as, like, your chances of, like, you couldn't even have AIDS, but if you have a history of it, like a family history or, like, a family history of, like, sexual STDs or sexual diseases or... Well, that's the only type of STDs. There's not... I haven't seen a non-sexual...
PhD and I got...
So, yeah,
AMC
you have
squared.
to be pretty clean, like... Actually, I did...
What happens to the porn stars that do fucking get something? I mean, that's gotta suck. So do they have to quarantine him into a STD-only porn shoot? Is that what they have to do? Or are they just done?
They're pretty much done. Like, nobody's gonna hire them.
That's a bummer for a lot of those people.
Yeah, I know. That's why you...
So if all you know how to do is give a good fucking... and if you get an STD...
prostitute, I guess.
Good God, no.
I don't know. Maybe there is still hope for them. we're gonna do
and today we're gonna discuss how to not catch this.
Just burn your shit off at that point. There's no point.
But
cut it
yeah,
off. Pretty much those people, like, they have very high standards. Unless, like, you're back out.
That's why they always look so shiny and clean.
Oh no, that's like baby oil or some bullshit.
No, I've seen baby oil. They just look greasy.
Yeah, I guess so. But,
I don't know what that
so
is.
yeah, those are probably the cleanest individuals you're ever gonna meet because they fucking, like, bleach the shit out of everything.
And for those of you listening, we obviously have now revealed we have watched porn.
Actually, another funny point about that, they have tried to find a man that has never watched porn.
I don't know if that's possible, man.
I don't think so. They haven't found one yet. They have
like
not
watched porn or just like seen naked women.
Watched naked women. Watched. Just.
I'm pretty sure that's the first thing many people did when the internet was truly at its peak of creation.
At some point,
that's the first thing they probably looked up on whatever search engine website, AOL or whatever the fuck was around back then. Naked ladies, or simply just put porno, and there we go.
But yeah, so
they
couldn't find a man. Like, it's literally impossible
unless you're I guess in one of those countries that does not have electricity or internet in general.
Even then, you are gonna see a tit somewhere.
Well, no, but are they talking about just straight up porn videos, or are they talking about like just naked women in general?
Naked women.
Oh, well, fuck! If you literally have a girlfriend, boom, easy.
Oh,
I mean,
she might be holding out on you.
Well, if you're in a particular country with strong morals, maybe. But even then, like the Amish. Or maybe there's those particular Indian cultures that do that?
No, not either. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, so. But as far as that goes, yeah, they have to be clean as a whistle because that shit, like, it spreads and you don't want AIDS and fucking who knows what else to be going around and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, I really don't feel like blowtorching off my shit off or whatever. So,
God has taken my birthday, my bush.
Well, he'll take more than that. He'll take the whole damn...
Take the whole damn tree.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God, man, that's got to be horrifying.
Yeah,
we should probably talk about something else because I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
No,
that was it. I was just saying...
blisters on your crotch.
No, I was literally just saying those are probably... If you ever meet a porn star, they're probably the most... They're the cleanest
Everything's
people.
so shiny.
Well, no, they're just the cleanest people ever. It's like, they get fucking bleached out the fucking ass, literally sometimes.
Ouch.
And it's just they have to. It's their job, and they get paid for it. So it's like, sure, I'll fucking like not have any hair. I'll just.
Sounds like it'll burn though.
It does.
I mean, if we learned anything from the 40-year-old virgin, I mean that sounds pretty painful. The waxing and the bleaching.
Well, no,
God.
it's not so much the waxing, but it's more of the health things. They don't want anything.
I
to
guess,
get
yeah, they need to make sure they don't have anything popping up down there.
Yeah, it's more. It costs more to get rid of it, or actually, I think they can sue if they find out that you're. Because you sign papers saying, "Hey, I'm such and such free," and all that fun stuff.
STD free since '93.
Well, that's a lie. Half the time, I'm like, that's some bullshit. But as far as that, like, pretty much class going good. Right now, I'm just bored.
That's kind of how. Well, think about it this way: if this goes any further, it was because of boredom that inspired us to motivate ourselves to do something different.
Half of what Taco Bell makes is out of like boredom. It's like, what can
Have you seen they made more breakfast shit now?
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, it's now a bunch of burritos they've put out there. I mean, I'll give them this. Those fucking little Cinnabon things. Those things were amazing. They were like filled with icing on the inside. Not good for you, but those things were fucking good. Everything else was crap, but
I guess.
like 95% of Taco Bell stuff is crap to me. Growing up Mexican, for those of you who are out there, if you are, you know what real Mexican food tastes like. So automatically Taco Bell or Del Taco or Taco Bueno, any of those places
I've
are.
never had any of those.
Me neither, but I've heard they're awful.
Oh, they are.
I mean, because there's like one of those in this city somewhere, and a handful of my friends have tried it, and they're like, "Yep, stick with actual, authentic Mexican food."
So we'll try.
Or at the very least, Taco Cabana. I enjoy Taco Cabana. It's decent Tex-Mex food. I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. Anything else happened?
Not really. Aside from the fact that I didn't get to see Ghostbusters again.
Oh yeah, they're showing the 30-year.
Yeah, yeah. What you call it? My other friend didn't want to go see it. Oh my god. I will see it though. I'm going to see it. But at the same time though, we did try this awesome raspa place. So I guess that was worth it. It was a fucking raspa truck. Snow cone truck. These things were fucking massive. Like giant snowballs.
How much was it though?
$3. It was like a fucking massive snowball. So in a way, I guess it was definitely worth trying something new.
What flavor did you get?
I got Big Red. It tasted like strawberry soda. It didn't taste like Big Red, but
I thought you would have gotten like cherry.
I did. But when I saw Big Red, it just called to me. I don't know. I love Big Red.
You know, half of the time it's just like syrup.
I know.
Without the carbonated.
I know. I should have just gotten cherry, but you know, I don't give a shit.
Tutti. Well, what's the difference between Tutti Frutti and like,
Tutti Frutti? Oh, dude.
and cherry?
Tutti Frutti literally was like a fruit punch flavor.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it was called Tutti.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck, it's hot in here.
God damn it. No, I just haven't had like a good snow cone. Not a raspa, because a raspa's more of a crunchy.
Well, this wasn't. This was more of a snow cone then. Yeah, it was shaved ice.
Yeah.
It was not a
powder.
raspa. And for those of you, I'm pretty sure it's obvious.
I wish that place on Bandera was still there, that Long Star Cafe or whatever it's called.
I'm pretty sure most people don't know what you're talking about right now, but it's okay.
That's a good thing.
Well, they know we live in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you know where Bandera is at.
So for those of you in San Antonio, Texas, if you know where we're talking about, great.
It's on Bandera and Huebner in Leon Valley.
Instead, it's an insurance place with a drive-through for some fucking reason.
It's like you need your insurance on the go.
Lord knows you needed that insurance
but
right
no,
here, right now.
It was legit. Whatever. It was real. It was real snow cones. It was pretty good.
They had some fucking good hot cocoa. that one time we went in the cold, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that was some damn good hot cocoa there. It was basically Starbucks quality, but dare I say, I think it was actually better than Starbucks.
Well, no, I got some of their frozen, like, Frappuccino or whatever bullshit.
I never got that into that stuff.
But it was a lot better because it didn't have that bad aftertaste. But it was really good. I don't know, maybe they relocated, or maybe they just...
They probably just closed down.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. It was such a good location, too.
You know what sucks? Raising Cane's. I don't know how you like that shit.
I like it.
I
did not like it, but then I got...
when I first tried it, I didn't like it. When I tried it like 3 more times with you, I still didn't like it. The chicken is fine. That fucking sauce, man. For any of you who tried Cane's, I know it's more of an up-and-comer. I have no idea if it's outside of Texas. Really? Well, it's up-and-comer here. Okay,
whoa,
and it came everywhere. It came here and there. That's where it's at. They're everywhere, and I don't like it because it's awful. I don't like it. It's just that I know that's my opinion. But that sauce is basically mayonnaise with pepper in it. Again, though, for those of you who are fans of mayonnaise with pepper in it, you may actually will love Cane's and their sauce. So, go try it. I can't tell people to stop eating it. Just the way I tell people to stop. Don't start to watch a movie. I don't like to do that. I really try to be neutral. I really try. For those of you who like chicken strips, check out Cane's if you don't like it. And we're not being endorsed here. I wish I was, but
I'm being.
I'm just not. This, actually, Cane's is great. Cane's is amazing. Go check it out right now. Well, you will definitely like that. Me, I can do without the sauce. The chicken's fine. It's just, I would rather have fucking either not Whataburger, fucking Bill Miller's. I love their chicken strips. They're classic for me. They got a very country flavor to them. I love it. In terms of chicken dinners.
What are we gonna do about dinner?
I don't know. We'll figure it out when we're done with this thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm hungry. I want a snow cone too.
Well, yeah.
What?
I don't know. It's just. I
legitimately want a snow cone now.
I know. I'm sorry.
But yeah. So, as far as that, yeah, I started school. Professor.
We're still talking about school.
Yeah.
How much you make us talk about school, Eric? I don't want to talk about it.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Memories are coming back.
That dark cloud is just consuming you. It's like, it's coming back.
Oh, God.
So, pretty much, I've been... When school started, I always have this kind of thought process. I usually don't...
Does Eye of the Tiger play in the background?
Fuck.
Dun, dun,
More
dun,
like
dun.
It's raining men for some reason. I don't know.
I think that says a lot of things.
I think my conscience is gay.
No offense to anyone out there.
What?
See, that's the joke within the joke. See what I did there? See, that's what I hate. It's just like, it's almost like there's a guilt to apologize for any joke.
Oh, well, that's your fucking
No,
business.
but that's my joke within the joke. Get it? That's what I'm saying. Anyways, we'll move on.
Joke-inception, apparently.
Jokeception.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so you have a gay conscience, and what else?
Yeah, it tells me, it's like, why are you wearing that with plaid?
You don't have anything plaid.
No, I do.
You do? What the fuck do you have plaid? I've never seen
Plaid
you wear
with
plaid.
shorts.
What? I don't remember. You fucking wear jean shorts.
Whatever, I have something plaid. That's all that matters.
Just plaid with that shirt. Ew.
But yeah, so
Okay.
got that done. I've been going to the gym actually, which is a big step in my life, and so far it has not killed me.
Yeah, if it does, that would be a problem because.
Well, I probably would have already been dead at this point. Luckily, I'm not. I think I'm.
Considering my brother's never really been on camera, well, he's slightly bigger than I am, so we're both fat guys.
Yeah, you can hear.
Husky people, whatever you want to call us.
No, you don't have to see me to know I'm fat. Like you.
Oh my god.
It's like you can hear the fat just.
Maybe it was something that Danish.
Yeah, you just hear the fat. But
You're not that fat. I mean, we're both fairly, husky people.
Actually, I looked up. If any of you guys know, it's called the weight index or something index, where you type in your weight, your age, all that shit, and it tells you what weight you're supposed to be.
I'm probably way off.
And it says I'm obesity 3. I'm like...
I don't even want to know what I am. I'm pretty sure
Well,
I'm
no, I
obesity too.
literally...
I'm always like a level under you in terms of weight, so I'm pretty sure I'm obesity too.
I have to literally be half of me to be considered...
Nobody's that healthy unless you're literally a gym rat. There's no way.
If I can get down to 100 and something, I'll be...
You would look really weird. I'll just tell you that right now.
I had body parts that I didn't know I had.
I know. I probably would have to be half of me too, considering.
No.
Yeah, I know I'm like 260 or something like that, or something.
Like, even if I could get down to your weight, I probably would.
Like, I know, like, in my really good times when I would work out when I was in school, the lowest I think I went was like 220.
Shit, man.
But here's the thing. This, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm not going to show pictures or anything, I'll tell you that. And considering...
God,
yeah, I know. 260 is actually still very light for me. Because in high school, I was a fatter mofo than I am right now.
How much did you weigh?
I was basically 300.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Well, you were bigger than that, though. You've already lost a little bit of weight.
I was at over 300, and I was
pushing 300. I was probably like 295 when I was in high school, ladies and gentlemen. I had to wear like 2X shirts for a while, and size like 46, 48 pant size. I was a fat ass kid. And thankfully in college, or not even in college, at the end of my senior year, I started to get healthier. I've kept most of that weight off. I've kept a good 30 pounds still.
Fat man.
I guess. I don't know. Basically, I have somewhat of a neck now. I had no neck. Nothing. I was just this giant basketball of a head on my body. So,
fat head.
Yeah. That guy's a fat head. That's what he is. Knucklehead. You know. Anyways, so, I mean, yeah, I was probably about as big as you are now.
5'6"?
I swear to you on your fucking ID, when you made me look at it for some paperwork or something, you were 5'6".
Okay.
And I'm 5'5". So you're younger than me, but you're an inch taller than me. And why is everybody taller than me? Damn it. Everybody.
Drink a lot of coffee?
No, I don't like coffee. No offense to coffee lovers.
It's like, there's another 1,000 subscribers, or not.
I don't even have 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, you're in the negatives. You're in the negatives. It's like, all the... Now you've...
I will gladly take a soda over coffee. Either way, both of them are fairly unhealthy for you.
Now there's going to be like a comment war on, it's like, coffee's better, no soda.
And watch, we get no comments on this.
Yeah, it's like, there's that one guy...
There's just nobody that gives a fuck.
There's going to be that one guy. It's like, I love tacos.
I love Del Taco. Get out.
Get out. It's like, fuck yourself.
No offense.
It's like, please, we need everything we can get.
Where's the chicken? It's a little too much chicken to ask for. Huh?
But yeah,
oh my god. Yeah, so weight has been obviously an issue for both of us all our lives. We've always been heavy kids. And
yeah, it's
slowly but surely, I haven't exercised and committed like you, but I've slowly but surely have been trying to eat less. Like, instead of getting 4 slices of pizza, I've been getting like 2, maybe 3 tops.
I've been trying to do that, but man, I just...
Well, you're bigger than me. You're like 20, 30 pounds heavier than me, so that makes a big difference in terms of appetite.
Is that a factor?
No offense to fat people.
Like, there goes our fat audience, cat.
Oh God.
God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh my God, you guys. Seriously.
But,
Seriously, guys. Seriously. But yeah, weight is obviously, again, if you know someone who is, I guess, in terms of our weight, pushing 300 or 200 and something pounds, you know, obviously many doctors, if you yourself are in that situation, many doctors probably have told you, yep, you need to lose some weight, you fat ass, and if you have a doctor that actually told you that, I'm sorry. But weight is a very, you know...
It says I have to be 157.
Oh my God.
I'm in obesity class 3.
That's just depressing. Why are you looking that up?
Why not?
Wait, how much am I?
I don't know.
I'm like 265 or something. Last I checked. I think. I don't even... For all I know, I'm fatter. I don't know. The last I weighed myself, like back in July, I think it was like 265. When I went to my last doctor's visit.
265 and what's your height?
5'5". I probably, like you said, I probably have to lose like half of me or something to be considered good weight.
How does it update? That's
I don't know. Holy shit, we've actually been talking for an hour.
good for us.
Woo!
Okay.
We made it!
Who did it? Fucking I'm out here.
Yeah, I don't even want to know. Fuck it.
265?
Yes.
I don't even know how this thing works. It's
Yeah, I don't want to know, actually. Never mind. I'm fine.
No.
I'm probably like either the same level as you or maybe like the level lower. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
It's not a video game. But it's called BMI and
Body mass index? Isn't that what that stands for?
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
You fat!
Yeah, if they would have a voice activated one. Let's see.
Probably talking too low. I don't know if they can hear you.
I'm trying to Google if I can find a.
I'm trying
better,
to Google myself. Too easy. I'm trying too hard. That's what I'm trying to do.
Everybody likes WebMD for anything you.
For any self-diagnosis.
No. For every hypochondriac strain, don't hope to God they have some.
I hope I have the chicken pox. I swear.
Actually, I found out you can have the chicken pox more than once.
Oh, don't tell me that. Well, I've never had it.
No,
I got vaccinated.
Well, yeah, lucky you.
I know, it sucked. You had it for.
Yeah.
That did scare the shit out of me. I didn't know that shit can spread inside of you.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
I thought
sucked dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have dealt with chicken pox, let me just say this: it is not that crappy ass little spots like in the fucking movies. This shit happened to my brother at a very young age, and I was very fortunate. I literally got vaccinated like a month before he caught this. And this poor bastard right here next to me, like, went through so much pain. Like, apparently chicken pox can happen within inside of you. And being younger kids, growing up on movies and TV, and just general knowledge.
Lose 2 pounds a week or 1 pound a week? It's asking.
It's a fucking tangent. I don't know. I would say no more than 2 pounds a week, because wouldn't that be really unhealthy if you lose like 10 pounds a week?
Would you say going to the gym is moderately active or light active?
See, I think you're fairly active,
Or
considering
very
you've been going
active.
like, what, 3 times a week or something like that? 5 times?
I go every day except the weekend. So like.
Okay, so 5 days. Yeah, you're way more active than I am.
Moderately active.
Yeah, I would say that.
Or very active.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of scale this thing is going on.
I don't know either. Okay, we'll see. What is?
Anyway, so chickenpox apparently can travel within inside of you. Basically, those little nasty feeling of itchiness and pain you can get on the outside of your body, and apparently can also happen on the inside. So my brother had them located within his throat, and it was basically like the chickenpox of sore throats, I guess if you want to call it that. And that was terrifying to both of us, because like, holy shit, we always thought there are these little red spots that just itch.
Yeah.
That's what movies and TV made that out to be, and that just proves us never just follow everything TV says. And movies. Because shit happens.
But yeah, it sucked fucking dick. I was literally at the hospital for like a day.
Yeah, I remember they had to scan you and stuff.
Fuck, they prodded my ass for I don't know how many hours.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely a dark time.
It wasn't really a dark time. It was like, what
it
the
was a
fuck?
dark event.
Like, they couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. It's like, oh, your chickenpox have spread into your...
Yeah, it's basically like, they went inside out. I don't know how. That scares the shit out of me to this day.
Apparently, I'm obese, which is no surprise.
No fucking shit, we're both obese. I've been told that. And we're both trying, a little bit by little bit, trying to make things better. I'm not doing as much as you are, unfortunately, but I've been trying to change my eating habits, eating less nasty food. I still eat greasy or whatever foods, and I know there's a hardcore athletic people out there that say, oh my god, you still shouldn't be eating that, but you know what? It's better to take baby steps than to just go straight into something completely different. Because then your body goes into shock, and, it's worse. So
my healthy weight has to be 154.
Oh my god, I think that would just be...
Healthy. To be overweight?
I'm fine with overweight. If I could just reach 220 again, that'd be great. I was feeling pretty good back then. I'm still happy. I'm still thinner than I was in high school. Not very many people can say that because everybody just balloons up like crazy from high school times. At least that's the cliche. Some people just go crazy, huge after high school.
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm actually very happy I still kept off that 30 pounds.
About this, like a lot of people have been. Of course, I posted on Facebook that I was gonna start going to the gym because I was so damn bored and just like fuck it. Nothing can come of like bad of it by losing weight, besides like tearing something. But then, obviously, I'm not that fucking stupid where I'm gonna bench 300 pounds even though I've never benched anything before. So, pretty much, they were telling me it's like, oh, you should take vitamins. You can take that powder shit, which is expensive as hell.
Yeah, we don't got that kind of money.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need that. I just need to fucking shit a couple of times and I'll be good. And it's like, I started out 286. I've lost 4 pounds.
Excuse me.
Again, I drink a lot of water. I drank a lot of water before, but...
Now you gotta compensate for all the sweat.
Yeah, I know. Like, Friday, I was like...
Last Friday night.
But, my shirt was just drenched. Like, it looked like a design.
I don't think people want to listen to this. We lost all our listeners. Okay.
Yeah, it's like sweat.
Come back!
Come back.
Yeah, nobody wants to know about our sweaty crap.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me.
But, so yeah, I try not to overdo it. Like, right now, I'm pretty much... We always do...
man, another ice cream man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's about. But, pretty much, on Mondays, pretty much we do cardio every day.
Hold on, just let this thing pass.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's my jam.
Awkward. Wow. Could you go any slower? Okay, he's gone. Alright, I guess.
But, no, so pretty much every day we do cardio.
It's cardio,
which is I don't like talking about going to the gym, but it kind of comes up because people ask me.
We don't have to talk about it.
Well, no. I just feel like a complete dude.
Well, technically, we already fucking talked about it a lot already, so.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much, but I'm still
gonna talk about it again. You all are here, damn it.
Yeah, it's like
you will listen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
All 2 of you.
So, pretty much the routine I have, or not I have set up, but my friend is like being a personal trainer for me. Pretty much.
You have no idea how much money you're saving.
Yeah, no shit. Like fuck that. I'm going cheap. But so on certain days, of course, we do leg strengthening, cardio. We always do cardio in the beginning.
Let's do cardio.
Also, we do, I guess you can say abs, even though I don't have any.
Well, it's more like we got the kegs, like Homer would say.
The kegger.
He's got the 6-pack and I got the keg.
Yeah, I know. so it's like, so we do that on certain days, and it goes through a routine, and it's kind of...
Sounds repetitive, though.
What's up?
No, I said sometimes it's repetitive.
Well, that's why you fluctuate between...
I know. I mean, all I remember doing in the gym in college was just doing simple bicycling and fucking...
Oh, that's the one thing I'm going to hate on Monday, because
I don't think so. I mean, to me, doing the treadmill was worse than the bicycling.
No, but when you have to stand up.
Stand up? What the fuck?
Like, stand up...
Is this like one of those machines that actually is a bicycle?
No. It's just... part of the thing. Like,
oh, okay.
You,
gotta stand up. Go crazy.
So, you have to, like, pedal like you're going uphill and like, stand up and pedal.
Okay, no, I never did any of that.
Yeah, so...
fuck that.
That's gonna be hard, but it's whatever.
Your legs are gonna die.
if I can do like the only bad thing on like that I can't do correctly is my bench, because it's just I'm trying to get the best form out of it. But
We've officially have entered douche territory, ladies and gentlemen.
no, it's legitimate. It's legitimate. It's not.
I know. It's just like when you start saying words like that, I tune out. I just do the exercise and get it over with.
Well, because you just do cardio, you just put one foot in front of the other. Not much to it.
But it's just like fuck. It's it's just.
Well,
as long as
it's either that or I hurt myself. I know.
Don't try to lift 100 pounds.
Well,
yeah,
no. Even then, you need to. It's not because I don't want to look. It's not like I don't want to look stupid. It's just I don't want to hurt myself. I'm not gonna be like I see these guys where I used to have this guy in my class, the student development class, and he worked at Gold's Gym, and he was about maybe my age, your age maybe. And
so 21, 25, somewhere in there.
Yeah, something in the 20s. So he would always come in showing his muscles, like the shirts.
So the biggest douche you can find.
Pretty much. Well, the thing was, he wasn't like that attitude, but he looked it.
So basically, he just walked in looking like the douchiest douche ever, and then he just all of a sudden, guys, I believe we have this intellectual property that we can figure out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what the fuck? So he would always come with a jug of water. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate
that. That's what makes you hate him? Yes. A jug of water?
Yes. And probably just like, it's like, oh, don't I feel like a piece of shit?
Yeah, that jug of water makes me feel like crap.
No, just the way he was about it. I'm like, what is the point
water
of
is the best thing ever, okay?
I get water, but it's like
it's high quality.
It's like
H2O.
At some point, it's just ridiculous. Why you have a jug of water? You're just gonna piss it away.
Yes.
And people, of course, were like I was saying. Everybody was giving their 2 cents, and
literally, they gave him 2 cents.
Like telling me, it's like, oh, you should get vitamins, and you should do these protein shakes, and you should do that. I'm like,
that's overkill.
Fuck that.
Just eat a bit better and do some exercise there. I don't know why people have to make it so complicated.
It's like, okay, if you can give me a legitimate, you know why there's protein shakes? Is for those guys that are probably trying to bulk up and shit, and it's pretty much fat. That's what it is. That's what
protein is. One of the heavier things to eat.
Yeah, so there's no point. Just go to fucking Jack in the Box, order like fucking 3.
No, but then the health nuts out there could explain.
Oh, fuck that. You're fucking burning that. You take a shit, you're back to the weight you were. But,
no offense.
No offense. Like, we've lost so many people.
We don't even have an audience anymore.
Yeah, we've lost the weight group. We've lost.
Once we lost the fat people, it was over.
Yeah, it's like so many people.
I mean, we lost the gay audience, we lost the mental retardation audience, we've just lost everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the other one listening is probably the pedophile audience.
Yeah, it's like, tell me more. But, so, I can understand, like, somebody explained it to me, that the vitamins...
To an extent, yeah, if they add vitamins that you're not eating within the food you have, okay. But when you start, bringing out the protein shakes, you're just like, I'm gonna drink this.
I've been tempted to do the vitamin thing, but I don't know how that will react to my body. That's a scary part, man.
Yeah, you don't know how some of the vitamins are very, very concentrated sometimes, so they can probably take a different effect on your body. Everyone's different.
Yeah, everybody's different.
I would just stick with what you're doing, because I think,
like, fucking... the Flintstones gummy thing.
Oh, well, that's different. But if you're taking like some of those GNC vitamins,
oh hell no.
Flintstones vitamins, that won't do much to you. It will make you a tiny bit healthier, but
Flintstones fucked me up.
Barney, what the hell are you doing? I don't know, Fred. Something happened. I don't know, and I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, I know. He ends up like killing like his.
I killed Dino, Fred.
Yeah, I know.
What, Barney?
Yeah. Exactly.
You killed. You know what? I didn't give a shit about him.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. But, yeah, no, I'm not talking about, like, going to the vitamin store and getting the big-ass...
Can I get the big-ass 64-ounce tub?
Yeah, exactly.
Or the 30-pound tub of gluten and such, and insert stupid words here.
The only time I think about, like, people that take a lot of pill vitamins or, like, fish oil...
Oh, God.
If anybody's seen Grandma's Boy... that chick that has just like a tackle box full of pills and like just eats that for breakfast.
She just starts cutting them up and shit with a fork and a knife. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how I imagine those people.
By the way, why the fuck is that movie not on Blu-ray?
I don't know. Why isn't it?
I don't know. It's because it's got a cult following. Most cult following hits do get a Blu-ray.
It's okay.
I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it.
It's
before Nick Swartzen gave up.
No. It's a pothead movie. That's all it is.
I'm not a pothead, but I enjoy it very much.
Well, yeah, but some people are just potheads. It's a pothead movie. Like, what was that one with Dave Chappelle?
Which
about pot, literally.
I don't know. I mean, I like Dave Chappelle's stand-up, but I don't watch his specials very much.
No, it's
just
a movie.
like oh, the one where he did like a block party or something.
Yeah.
That was a waste of time.
No, not that. He was.
Half Baked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's a pothead movie.
It's got Half Baked in the fucking title.
It's like Cheech and Chong.
Really? Oh, I should have checked that out then. I just don't care for his movies very much. I definitely enjoy stand-up more than anything.
So yeah, I don't care for it. I'm just gonna go to the gym.
I haven't seen too many of his specials though.
Actually, they're pretty funny. I like them.
I've just seen a lot more of those Laugh Factory clips.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing he's doing right.
So how about that Kramer?
God damn,
fucking Kramer.
Should have just shut his mouth.
Now you see, that's offensive, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
When you're actively trying to insult someone.
No, there's no point.
That's when you have to apologize.
There's no point.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though. When you're actively trying to hurt someone of that race. That's when you apologize up the ass. Not because you accidentally blurbed it up in a fit of anger because some asshole with a camera was in your face.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the difference right there.
But how long are we on? Like what hour are we going on?
Oh, we're on an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah, because nobody wants to listen to a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, the only thing we've talked about is like.
Well, no, let's cover this.
Bad jokes.
Yeah, let's cover up bad jokes, racist, pedophilia, rape stuff, abortion stuff.
Well, that goes under bad jokes.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm covering it here. Overkill on the censorship, where every fucking celebrity apologizes for moving a finger wrong. What else did we talk about? The college stuff, weight stuff.
Well, not weight.
Well, just losing weight, and being husky people, we have to lose weight eventually. What else was there? You and your school stuff, and dealing with that, and the funny teacher. I know. I'm just trying to. And the funny teacher stuff. Yeah, the accent stuff.
Yeah. No, it's not that funny. It's just.
I'd like to think the joke we made up was if he would, like the one you said where it's like if all of a sudden he said, "Okay, you don't like my accent. Well, then here's another one. Do you like this one?" So that's a funny joke. Actually, I'll take that. If I ever start a stand-up comic career, there we go. There's that one. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube or whoever the heck you are, thank you so much. If you went this far listening to our babbling randomness, thank you so much for listening. Even if it's just one of you, thank you for listening. So, that should do it. Do you want to actually try to do a sign out for this thing, or do we just?
Not really.
I was thinking we do the Troy and Abbott thing. That would be kind of funny. I like that. EROCK and Tony in the morning. Technically, it's the early night, but
yeah, I know. Like we have anything else better to do.
So, oddly enough, a podcast inspiration from boredom when you have nothing to do on a Saturday night. And isn't that just a little sad? I got that joke from Penny from The Big Bang Theory, by the way.
I know.
Anyways, thank you so much. I'm Tony. That's EROCK right there. EROCK. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more podcast randomness within the next month or so. So, thanks for listening, and we'll not see you guys next time. Damn, what the hell? This is hard to sign out. Thanks for listening.